Okay, for our correction, starting with Cynthia, you said, since last year, I climbed the mountain in the morning to see the sun rising. Uh, uh, you could take out since and just have it as last year. You meant for New Year's, right? Okay, so last year for New Year's, I went mountain climbing to watch the sunrise, and then I did it again this year. That way, it sounds like you're trying to keep up a tradition or like a new tradition. So last year I did this, and I did it again this year, and that kind of explains it better. If you say it since last year, it's a little bit hard to do it that way because it's just one time or just 1 year ago. If it was like 5 years ago, since last year for every year, then you could say it. So yeah.
I have to more 5 times.
Well, I mean, even if you did it 2 times is okay. It's just like one time it doesn't really work.
Next year.
Next year. Yeah. Since 2 years, yeah, next year. So just remember for next year. Yeah. Oh, since 2 years ago. Oh, really? It works that way. Yeah. This is for the future. So next, you said they think I am seniors know everything. When you were talking about the juniors that you were training. They assume that because I'm a senior, I know everything, or I have infinite knowledge. Do you know that? Sometimes we say that, yeah. So they assume that because I'm their senior or because I'm their trainer, that I have infinite knowledge or that I know everything. And then your last correction, they just saw the sinking car just put into the river. When you were talking about the students that saved the people, they just saw a car sinking into the river. So you just kind of had it a little too complicated. So they just saw a car sinking into the river. So you can just kind of simplify the sentence a little bit. Jihan?
Yeah.
You were talking about the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and we were talking about the icebreaker question. You said, I remembered a pilot of Caribbean movie. I remembered, and then you were talking about the alcohol that they were drinking. So I remembered, or maybe I recall. I think I recall is better. I recall in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie series, they drank a lot of rum or something like that. And I just wanted to let you know to be careful about the L and the R. So pirate, not pilot. Because pilot is like, airplane pilot.
Oh.
So, yeah. Which would be a kind of cool movie, Pilots of the Caribbean. Maybe not. Okay. Next, I especially... Especially, the most memorizable city was Jindo. Switch it around. The order of the sentence. Jindo was especially the most memorizable city, Jindo was especially the most memorable city. Memorable, not memorize, because when you memorize, it's like you're trying to remember something for a test, But memorable is like it gives you like memories that you think about, in your heart, like very fondly. Jenny, you said we went Jindo Wando area in the May of last year. We visited the Jindo and Wando area last May. Instead of in the May of last year, so just last May, and then we wouldn't know. And then you said, we went small restaurant, and even though it was very small, they have a very fresh food. It makes us very healthy. So here you have a kind of run-on, and it's a little bit repeating a little bit. So instead of we went very small restaurant, and even though it was very small, we went to a very small restaurant that served very fresh food. Yeah, we went to a small restaurant that served very fresh food, which is healthier. Yeah, you said it makes us very healthy, which is true, but it doesn't really work for this sentence. So it's healthier for us. Yeah. Then you were talking about the movie. I feel it a little below of our expectation. It was below my expectation. Just yeah. And then last, the nuclear system was broken. The nuclear safeguards were broken, maybe, or they were experiencing a nuclear meltdown. Yeah, yeah. And that is our corrections for today. Happy New Year's!